everyone, welcome back to a brand new Rocket Royale video. Today I'll be ranking every weapon in Rocket Royale, from worst to best. The only weapon that I won't be including is the saw blade, as it is a melee weapon. Let me know what you think of each gun in the comments below. Anyway, hope you enjoy. My opinion for the worst gun in the game is the Taser. Although it is a purple rarity weapon, it is actual trash. It isn't an automatic weapon, and it only has 7 bullets in the magazine. On top of this, the range isn't as far as an assault rifle. So I'm rating this gun 31st or last out of all the guns in Rocket Royale. Next up on the list is the Uzi. This weapon is a common rarity weapon, with 35 bullets in the magazine, dealing only 12 damage per bullet. There are much better alternatives for this weapon in the game, so that's why I'm rating it number 30. Coming in 29 on the list is the UMP. The UMP isn't much better than the Uzi. It has 40 bullets in the magazine, but dealing only 14 damage per shot. It is also a common rarity weapon. Just like the Uzi, there are much better alternatives than this weapon. Coming in at number 28 is the Flamethrower. The Flamethrower's range isn't much further than the shotgun, and its damage is extremely low as well. It may have a burning effect when you use it on someone, but it doesn't last very long at all. Next up is the common shotgun. Even when at extreme close range, the shotgun really doesn't do much at all. It is an extremely common weapon, but it doesn't really have much of a purpose. A SPAS shotgun is much better. Moving on to number 26. For number 26, I'm gonna have to say it's the Alien Pistol. The bullet travel speed is really slow, and it's very hard to hit someone due to this. It's also an extremely rare weapon, which is very hard to find, which is why it's not the best weapon of choice. There are much better alternatives. Anyway, moving on to number 25. The Biogun is basically a downgraded version of the grenade launcher, with less range, less damage, and less bullets in the magazine. Not the best of weapons, but not the worst either. Next up on the list is the crossbow. The crossbow doesn't work well with auto aim, and there are many bugs which occur while using it. This weapon is quite unbalanced and definitely needs a buff. Number 23 on this list is gonna have to be the VSS. This weapon isn't all that bad, as it is an automatic sniping weapon. But if you find a single shot sniper, it's much more better to pick up. That's why it's down this low. Next up on the list is gonna have to be the SG. The SG is a blue rarity assault rifle, with 40 bullets in the magazine, dealing 19 damage per bullet. It is a great weapon, but there are just better assault rifles in the game. Moving on to number 21. The Desert Eagle is quite an effective weapon, as it has 12 bullets in the magazine, a quite fast fire rate with 45 damage per bullet. This gun is one of the most perfectly balanced weapons, and fits the game perfectly. Moving into the top 20 now, so it's gonna have to be the grenade launcher. A grenade launcher is a great explosive weapon, but the only thing that lets it down is the damage and the range. It's not the best. Coming in at number 19, it's gonna have to be the trip mine. The trip mine is great for easy and cheap kills, but is it really that common? Many people can see and hear the trip mine before they get anywhere near it, so it's not the best. Next up is the SPAS shotgun. This shotgun, unlike the normal shotgun, deals much more damage up close than the other one. It's extremely effective at close range. Number 17 is going to be the hand grenade. This type of grenade has an extreme throwing distance, and its damage is perfectly balanced. Next up on the list is the Taser shotgun. This shotgun acts like a normal shotgun, but it also has a taser or freezing effect. That's why it's higher ranked up. Moving on to the top 15 now is going to have to be the blue rarity sniper rifle. This sniper rifle is great in the early stages of the match, but as you get into the later stages, it gets a bit more weaker. Up next is the stink bomb. The stink bomb has an amazing grenade range, and it's got a poison effect coming along with it. It's an awesome weapon to use. Following the stink bomb is the Magnum. The Magnum has 6 bullets in the magazine, dealing 55 damage per shot. It's an amazing weapon if you don't have an assault rifle. Coming into number 12 is going to have to be the M16. The M16 is an extremely balanced assault rifle, which deals 22 damage per bullet. It's a great weapon. Next up is the laser rifle. The laser rifle may be a legendary weapon, but it only deals 18 damage and the burning effect isn't very powerful. Coming into the top 10 now is going to have to be the Molotov. The Molotov is an amazing throwable weapon, and it explodes as soon as it lands. It's great. The AK is an insane assault rifle, with 23 damage per bullet, holding 40 bullets in the magazine. It's awesome. Number 8 is going to have to be the Golden Sniper, the AWM, dealing 80 damage per bullet, holding 7 bullets in the magazine. It's a great and effective sniper. Next up is the minigun. The minigun is basically just a spray and pray weapon. It's extremely overpowered. Next up is the railgun. The railgun is just a small bit better than the AWM, as it has a freeze effect as well as 75 damage per shot. It's insane. Just to interrupt, there is 31 guns in the game, but I'm only showcasing 30 as the saw blade is not counted in this video. Anyway, continue watching. Moving on to the top 5 now is the freeze gun. The freeze gun is similar to a bazooka, however the bullet travels slower, but it also has a freezing effect. It's pretty good. Before we continue, just want to announce that if this video gets 200 likes, I will do the Molotov and grenade weapons only challenge. And I promise you, I will get a victory in it. Only if this video gets 200 likes. Anyway, continue watching. Moving into the top 3, it's gonna have to be the AUG. The AUG is probably the best assault rifle in the game, dealing 25 damage per shot with amazing upgradables. It's an insane weapon, and it's just one of the best guns in the game. But anyway, moving on to number 2, it's gonna be the bazooka. Who would not have expected the bazooka to be up this high? It's just too overpowered. It's extremely overpowered. It definitely needs a nerf. And yeah, it's just too overpowered. But anyway, the very best weapon in the game of Rocket Royale is the Orbital Strike. Anyway, after using this weapon, it's extremely powerful, and if you're up against this weapon, you're cooked. Don't even bother. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video of me ranking all the weapons in Rocket Royale, and let me know your opinion down below. Thanks!